Okay, well, Haru can see it. Haru, can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. We are new to this. You can hear me? Okay, sweet. Alright, this is gonna be a lo-fi stream today, y'all. A very lo-fi stream. I think that on it said what, 30 minutes of streaming? Or something like that.
Something about data use. Does this not run on Wi-Fi?
I think it does.
You're on Wi-Fi, right?
I am on Wi-Fi, yes.
Okay, then that should be fine.
Okay. Imagine if Kila could talk and had your voice.
Hi, Haruka.
Hi, Haru. I feel like Kila would have a different voice. Didn't we say she had like a southern accent or something at some point?
She probably would.
She probably would have a...
Little Southern Belle.
Or like a British accent, maybe?
Business Memo. It's Business Memo's favorite stream so far.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome.
Welcome to the Kila Pampering stream. We've got all kinds of stuff.
She is so deserving. She deserves the world.
She's a good girl. She was very grumpy when she got up this morning, though. So, like I said, we'll see how long she'll be willing to tolerate the attention here. Sometimes she'll sit and let herself be pet for like an hour, and then sometimes after 15 minutes she's like, no, I'm done. But we have a toy and stuff too. We have cat toys, we have a brush, and then I'll get the treats out later.
Nascat Art says hi, Kila.
Hey Nascat, how are you? Gilly girl. She doesn't purr very loudly, so you can't really hear her purring right now. You can feel it though. Sometimes she'll purr super loud. Featuring Arm of Puffin. Yes, hello. 'Tis I.
Remnant of Hope.
Remnant of Hope.
No Nagito's here.
Nope. This is my own arm, not Junko's arm.
Not Makoto.
Her mittens look so soft. They are. And she will let you touch them. Can both of you meow? We can get her to meow later on when I bring a treat out. I didn't want to get a treat too early because then she'll be
activated.
super activated. But we'll definitely get meows when there's food. I mean, for Puffin, you want to meow, William?
Meow.
You sound like you know that episode of SpongeBob where they all turn into snails?
Oh yeah. I actually do. That's one of the very few. I need to watch SpongeBob.
You do need to watch SpongeBob.
Kila activation sequence.
She gets so. Whenever there's food around, she's a very highly food motivated cat.
Apparently, your hand looks like Fia's.
My hand looks like Fia's.
Oh, here we go.
I have tiny hands. Oh yeah, look at this. Hold on, you want to get a different angle? Kila. Can see all the white cat fur around our comforter. Kila. What do you want?
Kila, it's Kila pampering, not mommy pampering.
Such is life with a white-bellied cat. Yeah, the worst part is she has black and white fur.
No clothes are safe.
Nothing is safe. Nothing is safe in our house. Latency is a second. Honestly, that's not bad for streaming via Wi-Fi.
Through the ether.
Not the worst.
No hardwire here.
Does Kila intentionally rub her fur on clean laundry? Yes, she loves to lay.
She loves dirty laundry too.
She's a little bit of a weird girl. She loves to lay in our dirty clothes when I'm doing the laundry. And then, yes, when I'm folding the clothes, she has to be there.
Uncle Zhao's here watching, Kila.
Uncle Zhao, yay. Yay, I should bring her bread over.
The lucha bread.
The lucha bread. She loves her croissant. Kila girl. There she goes. Yeah, she smells very nice. It's interesting because you wouldn't expect cats to smell good, you know, because they clean themselves by licking.
And their mouths smell bad.
But doesn't like cat, okay, this is like weird science, but like cat saliva has like a detergent in it. It's almost like she's got her own soap. Yeah, she's a very unique looking calico cat. So we adopted her almost 3 years ago now. It was on New Year's Eve 2020, right?
No, New Year's Eve 2019.
Yeah, well, it was 2019 going into 2020.
Yeah.
And we got her from a cat cafe. I don't know if y'all know.
Which is associated with a cat rescue.
Yeah, I was like, the rescue was working. Oh my gosh, look at her face. You falling asleep, baby? I think she might be falling asleep. So she's 6. She'll be turning 7 in the spring. We don't know exactly when her birth date is, but we know she was born sometime between like March and May.
Kila, Business Memo says you're nat 20.
Oh. Yeah, they can look very different. Some calicos are a lot of white. And then Kila's got a lot of black and orange. Wait, oh, you want to fight? You want to fight, baby girl? Okay, do you want a toy? We can get you a toy. See, she's biting me, but she doesn't really like... She's not even like biting down on my finger right now. That's how gentle she is. All right, let me go, baby girl. I've got a toy. Here you go, girl. This is a toy that Will's mom got her that she loves. She also has a worm on a string. We can bring that one out too.
Squirmel.
She loves her worm on a string. Here you go, baby. What? Bite this, not mommy. Will was actually, he was worried when we first got her that she wasn't going to play because she was pretty lazy. When we met her at the cat cafe, all she wanted to do was like sleep and eat. Ooh, what's Kila's favorite snack? Okay, her favorite thing that we give her occasionally is Fancy Feast makes these little fish fillets. They're like real fish fillets. And she really likes the whitefish one. I forget exactly what it's called. I think it might be ocean fish. So that she like goes nuts for that. But she's also, you know, not picky. She likes greenies. We have to give her greenies because of her teeth, because her teeth are just a mess. She has like kitty gingivitis and all that, so we gotta make sure we brush her teeth every night too. And she also likes, we give her these freeze-dried minnows. They like these little fish. I'll show you guys later when we give her some. But they're basically just like little baby fishes, and she likes to eat those too. She likes to snap the heads off. How many hours do you think are spent across generations of humans watching cats play with this string? Billions of hours, maybe trillions. I mean, just in my life alone, the number is probably up in the thousands. Also, hey, Angel Cat, how are you? to get her to eat the greenies. She just eats them. The interesting thing is, well, she's so food motivated that she'll eat anything pretty much edible. And some things that aren't edible, like little carpet fuzzies and pieces of like paper towel and things like that. She takes a medication every morning. She has allergies, so we have to give her some antihistamines, and she takes them really well if you put them in what's called a pill pocket. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's basically like a little treat tube, like a little like treat that has a divot in it, and then it's like moldable. So you can mold it around the treat, and then it's like the treat was never, or not the treat, the medication. And it's like the medication was never there. So she eats that really well. But if we try to just give her the pill in her food, then she'll eat around the pill. Oh yeah, she also likes to eat keyboard cables. That is very true. You getting bored with this toy, Kila? You want another one? You want a different toy? No? Okay, she likes this one still. I also have a brush. She likes to be brushed for the most part. And she sheds a lot when the seasons change. What? You see something? Does she like to chew on shoes? Is that why your shoes are off the floor in the background? No, that's just my shoe storage. Our bedroom is still kind of disorganized. I say we moved in like what, over a year ago, but we're still like not done unpacking. She'll occasionally try to chew on shoes. Like she was trying to chew on, was it your shoes or somebody's shoes who was here recently? It might have been Zhao's shoes.
I think it was Zhao's shoes.
Yeah, she was trying to chew on the shoelaces. You never know what she's gonna wanna chew on though. It changes day to day. We playing with the cat today. We are, Shrevy. All right, let me switch out this toy for a different one. Stand by. William, you're on filming detail. And she might jump up and run when I open the toy chest, but I'll bring her back in here.
Okay. Let's see if I can try to distract her.
I've brought a medley. An absolute smorgasbord of toys. Let's see here. Gotta untangle them all first.
Thanks for gifting that sub to Haruka, Zero Sniper.
Oh, Zero, thank you. That's very kind of you. Alright, we have the worm. The worm whose tail has been eaten. I won't name names for who did that, but
It was you, Puffin.
It was me. Don't expose me, William. There you go. She likes the worm. She gets very aggressive with the worm. Oh, Arctic, hello. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, it's almost been a year. That's wild. I hope you're having a great day. Oh, see? Did you just see that?
Oh, well, there's some of it sloughing off right there.
She just ripped off part of it. Oh my gosh, let me pull that off so she doesn't eat it. That's so freaking funny. Oh, Hype Train, thank you guys. It's hard to see on mobile what's going on, but I appreciate it. She loves her worm. Mother, I crave violence. She does. She's good at playing. We have a lot of toys for her. She's biting her paws. We also have, let's see, we've got a lot of little toys for her as well. Let's see, we've got, of course, she's got to have a cookie.
It's a cookie from Zhao.
Cookie from Zhao. Cactus Bat, thank you so much for the cheer. I appreciate it. Kila, look, you got a hype train, girl. She does not understand what that means. Hype train means you get more toys. She has a piece of bread.
69%.
69. Nice. She's also got some French fries. Of course. She's got a little feed me speech bubble.
Courtesy of Shingami Zhao.
I'm saying Zhao gave her a lot of these. And then this is her little baby. This is her baby. She loves this thing. She used to carry it around a lot. Now she doesn't as much anymore. I think she's got too many toys at this point. Doesn't know what to do with them. I think this one might actually be her favorite of the moment. We call it the Vaporwave Mouse.
Also from Zhao.
Also from Zhao. She loves this thing. It's like 2 a.m. What's that sound? It's her playing with this mouse in the dark in the middle of the hallway. All right, Kila. Now just sit there and pose. She's just accepting. She accepts her fate. Healy girl. I could put more toys on her. We could see how many we can put on her before she rejects them. Alright, here, I brought all the toys. All of them. You want more bread, Kila? You got it. She's just taking it. See, she's a very well-temperamented cat. Aw, Zhao. Yeah, Kila has ruined William, too. Oh, pull back the, Oh, Zero Sniper, thank you so much for the gift subs. What's Kila's activity routine? How much time outside does she get? Right now, she doesn't get any outside time because we live in a pretty metropolitan area. It's just not safe to take her out, even on a leash. Just do all the activity around here, all the cars. We don't really have a yard. Once we are able to have a place with a yard someday, though, I do have a harness for her, and I would love to give her some outside time occasionally. As far as just her like regular routine, she's mostly awake when we're awake and sleeps when we sleep. Oh, she has decided it's playtime again. Hold on, girl. Hold on. There you go. So she's kind of like adjusted her awake time to match our awake time. So she'll come to bed. Actually, she gets really upset if I'm up too late. She'll start to like kind of come into the office. Well, she's not really allowed in there anymore, but she'll like scratch at the door and be like, "Mom, you were supposed to be asleep like 2 hours ago. What are you doing?" Because she can't really get comfortable to sleep unless both of us are in the bed and she is sandwiched between us. Hi, Z. Yes, it is the baby. Baby gets her own stream today. How lucky. We have even more toys that I haven't shown off yet. We've got the sushi.
A classic.
Very important. We have the croissant. croissant. We have this one that says pet me, and this one that says snuggle me. We have, this one is a crocheted one that she really likes. It came with the couch. She has a couch that we got off of Etsy for her. It's like a cat-sized crocheted couch. And the person who made the couch also made this. She loves it. And then, oh my gosh, we have beers. Kitty beers. These have silver vine in them. Silver vine is like another substance that kind of has the same response in cats as catnip. So sometimes if your cat, not every cat is like susceptible to catnip. So if your cat isn't, you might want to try silver vine, because they might have a response to silver vine. And a couple of other mice. These arcade mice are always fun. And then we also have this like, a lot of these like fishing rod toys. This one is like a little fluffy tail of sorts. And then you can't go wrong with just a classic ribbon. Oh, thank you so much for the gift sub, Zero. That's very kind of you. Thank you, thank you. Kila says thank you for the hype train. We will cover her in toys again. What's the most defiant thing she's done? What would you say the most defiant thing Kila's ever done?
Keyboard cable.
Biting the keyboard cable would definitely be up there. I don't know what else. For the most part, she doesn't really act out. Besides just eating stuff she's not supposed to. Yeah, thank you, Zero. That's really kind of you. We appreciate it. All Hype Train proceeds today will go towards giving Kila more treats and toys. Because you're worth it, aren't you, girl? She's #worth it. But yeah, I can't really think of any really bad things she's done. She's a good girl for the most part. A good girl with too many toys. And later on we can show you guys some of her beds. She has like a bunch of beds in our living room that she likes to lay on. Kila CoverGirl commercial. Maybe she's born with it, okay? Maybe it's Maybelline. All right, Kila. I've tormented you with these toys enough. Do you want to be brushed, girl? I can brush you if you want. She might be a little activated to be brushed right now, but we'll see if she likes it. And it seems like she does not like it. There you go, baby girl.
And we only have one cat, and that cat is Kila.
Yes, this is our only cat. At some point, she might get a sibling.
Got her a little kitten to mother.
Okay, I think she likes the brushy. Look at her face. That's her I feel relaxed face. A lot of people are like, she looks so mad. But that's just her face. She naturally just kind of looks pissed off all the time. Cats always look dumb with you. Yeah. She usually just looks a little bit pissed off. But you can tell when she's actually pissed off and when she's just in her natural face. It's actually, I feel like it's pretty easy to read cat body language because I've grown up around cats. Like, I've always owned cats. But some people who haven't spent a lot of time around cats think that cats are quite difficult to read. How old is she? She is 6 years old. She'll be 7 next spring. And we've had her for almost 3 years? Yeah, almost 3 years. My cats have resting why father face. Mother, why do you starve me?
The Victorian child.
The disparaged Victorian child in every cat. There's one in every cat. Jail for 1,000 years, mother. Yeah, she's probably... Oh. Overhead shot. What is Kitty's favorite treat? She likes salmon. She likes this white fish fillet that we give her sometimes, and then she also likes greenies. And she likes these little dried minnows, and I'll grab a treat in just a bit to give her. So excuse me, so you guys can see. You can hear her meowing. Then she also does some tricks, so she can do some tricks for you. Two very simple tricks, but we're still pretty proud that she knows at least 2 tricks. Sometimes I wish I could speak cat so I can explain to them why they're on a diet. I feel that. The moments that I wish I could speak to Kila the most are probably when we're taking her to the vet. Also, thank you guys again so much for the hype train. I really appreciate it. And Kila does too, right, girl? Right, Kila? Yeah. Who's a good baby? That's my girl. Yeah, right now she's in a pose that we call the Sphinx pose. It's like a loaf, but with the front paws out. Then the true full loaf is when she has her paws tucked in. And then she also has a croissant mode where she has her arms and legs out, but she's kind of like curled. I used to have 2 Himalayans. Aw, Himalayans are beautiful cats. One of my friends has 2, what kind of cats does Bolty have again?
Ragdolls.
Yeah, ragdolls. 2 beautiful ragdoll cats. Kila is not a pedigree cat. Kila is like a garbage cat, but we love her. We love her all the same. She's actually a shipyard cat. Right? She was born in a shipyard. And I've told the story of like how we came to get her on stream a couple times, but like long story short, she was born in a shipyard, and some folks rescued her, but when they rescued her, they found out that she had drank some antifreeze, which is very toxic for cats. I guess there had just been like a puddle of it out at the shipyard. So she had to be on full-time care for a little while. They didn't know if she was going to make it, but she pulled through. Oh, she's up. Where are you going, girl? Nope, just wanted to readjust. Okay. And then she was adopted. Then the people who originally adopted let her go. And then she got adopted by us. So now we're never letting her go. You're never getting out of here, girl. You can see how much cat fur you get just from a couple brushes. And here's another weird thing she likes to do. She likes to eat her own fur, which I'm not going to let her, but I'm going to show you her trying to go for it. Oh, you too shy to do it on stream now? You're like, no, I don't eat my own hair, Mom. What are you talking about? I don't eat my own hair. Usually she's like trying to eat it out of the brush.
She put on her head.
Put on her head. Little hat. Oh, Kila. What type of cat is she? She's just a domestic short hair. She's not like any particular breed of cat. She might have some mixed in. We've been thinking about maybe doing one of those, like the Kitty 23andMe, essentially. Like, you can get their genetics tested to see if, like, she'd have, like, any, I don't know, particular cat breeds in her. Those are kind of expensive, though, and they're not 100% accurate either. Like the brushing girl? You're being so good for everybody. So much fur. So much fur. And she's not even a long-haired cat. You can imagine how much fur long-haired cats give off. It's pretty crazy. We had a long-haired cat when I was growing up, and it just, the brushing never... You had to brush her once a day, at least. If I were brushed my 2 cats, I would have enough fur to make a cat from it. Exactly. Well, they have like a surprisingly thick undercoat. Especially when it goes from winter to summer. A lot of fur gets shedded off. But there's still some shedding that happens between like summer and winter as well. So that's when, especially when you see them like scratching and grooming themselves a lot, that's when they get a lot more hairballs. Like she always has hairball problems at the beginning of summer. She reminds me of a calico. She is a calico. So calico is actually, it's not a cat breed. It's a coloration. Calico, so there's a lot of debate. William gets involved in this debate sometimes. So there's calicos and tortoiseshells.
When in British English, it's tortie and white.
Yeah, so
Tortoiseshell and white.
some folks call calicos tortie and white. So a tortoiseshell technically is a cat that has 2 colors, black and orange. And then calicos are black, orange, and white. So some people call calicos tortoiseshells as well. In the U.S., most of the time, though, you would call what Kila is a calico. But some people might call her a tortie and white because she looks more tortoiseshell. Because a lot of times you'll see calicos have mostly white.
With just splotches
of the other 2 colors. But she's got a lot of tortie markings on her. And very unique facial markings. She looks like she has like a little, I say we call this her like paint splotch.
A little smudge.
And she's got a little spot on her nose. Super cute. Calicos are basically almost always female. Yes, so it is possible to have male calicos, but in order for there to be male calicos, I believe the cat needs to have an extra chromosome. Because I think it's what, 2 X's are required for the calico coloration. Same with torties.
Mm-hmm.
So you almost always get female calicos and female tortoiseshells because that's how these markings are expressed. Exactly. Same difference. You almost always get male orange tabbies. Orange tabbies are almost exclusively male. So, did you need a break, honey? Okay. It's interesting how the colorations are tied to that. Those are the only 2 that I can think of that are exact like that. I don't think other colors are quite as tied to sex. But yeah, it is possible. It is possible to have a female orange tabby. It is possible to have a male calico. It's just extremely rare. Also, business memo, have a great day. Of course. Of course, we are, this is how our usual Sunday morning would go, but we're just filming it this time. So, thank you for stopping by. We had a stray that was a male calico and nobody believed us, but we're pretty sure he was sterile, like I think they have to be. I think that might be true as well. Because they won't really, they're not able to pass down the genes then. So most of the time, probably like 90+% of the time. Calicos and Torties are girls. And both the ones that I've had, we've had Kila, and then I had a cat growing up. Her name was Magenta. She's still alive. She lives with my parents, but she was a tortoiseshell. And here's something interesting that you may or may not have known about calicos and torties. So there's something called tortitude. This is like a real scientific, like, research phenomenon where tortoiseshell cats and calico cats are more likely to have an aggressive, like, sassy temperament than other colors of cat. Kila did not inherit that. She's a little sweetheart. She definitely does not have tortitude. But my other cat, Magenta, oh my gosh, the embodiment of tortitude. She was a terror. She still is a terror. She was also a runt, so she never grew to be full cat size. She's really, really small. So it's so funny because she's like a teeny tiny little cat and she has so much sass in her, so much internalized rage. Is she spicy or mild when on camera? Yes, she's very mild. She is mild salsa. And we're very grateful for that. Like you saw earlier, some of you might have seen earlier. When she bites, she doesn't really bite down. She just kind of like puts her teeth on you to let you know that like she doesn't like what you're doing and to stop. And when we first met her at the cat cafe and she did that, I was like, that's a good sign because it kind of shows that she has self-control. Kila knows that back in Egypt her kind were worshipped. I think all cats sort of know that at heart. I'm pretty sure most cats are at least a little aware of their own royalty. But yeah, should we give her some treats?
Yeah.
I think. All right, so I'm gonna open the treat drawer, and she's probably gonna jump down and run to the treats. So we can follow her out there because I wanted to show them the beds.
Okay.
So just keep the camera on, Kila, and we'll head over to the kitchen. Is she coming?
No.
Oh.
Wow.
Kila. Oh, she's loving the spotlight too much. She's not even gonna move. All right, well, I'll bring the treats to you then. Okay, hold on, baby girl. Hold on, baby girl. Okay, so these are her greenies, which she loves, and then these are the minnows I was talking about earlier. And she will do a trick for them. So, also, okay, now don't eat your fur now. All right, darling. You gotta work for it. You gonna meow? Kila? Oh, she's being so quiet. Do you have stage fright, girl? There it is. There it is. All right, baby girl. You ready? Sit. Sit, girl. Okay. Give me your paw. Good girl. Oh. And she has a little bit of trouble chewing because she's lost some of her teeth. Oh, and now here you see the aggression. She's like, give me every last bit. All right, you want to do it again, girl? One more time? Okay, stay there. Okay. Trying to get her to stand up so I can tell her to sit again. Come on. All right, psst. Kila, sit. Give me your paw. Shake. Good girl. Chomp, 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 chomp. All right, you get 2 of those. Do you want a fishy too? Also, hey William, how are you? Okay. let's give her a fishy as well. So this is what the Kila, if I can, this is what the fishies look like. Oh gosh, she's gonna eat it before I can't even show you what it looks like. Okay, quick, while she's distracted. She's already up and looking for another one. This is what they look like.
Kila horror stream.
Kila. Oh my goodness, girl, you're wild. You're wild.
Ferality's coming out.
It is. We're gonna be devoured. Here you go, girl. She has a little treat ball too, which is kind of fun to watch her play with. You stick treats in it, and then she has to roll it around until the treats come out. I know, you're not getting any more. I gave you. I gave you. Is the next stream a donation to get Puffin a new hand? You know, maybe. All right, what's our time? Oh, it won't let me look at the time while I'm streaming. See, okay, all right. Well, we said we are gonna go for about an hour, so we got about 15 more minutes. So, Kila. Now she's like awake. she is activated. So I am gonna move her over into the living room. So I'm gonna sort of lure her over here with some treats. Come on, baby girl. There we go. All right, we're off. Sorry for the shaky cam. Does Kila like the belly scratches, or is that a no spot? For the most part, she does. She will tolerate the ribs for sure. All right, girl, come here. Oh gosh. So if you look back here, you'll see even more stuff for Kila. Ow! Just hit myself on the coffee table. Ouchie. All right, so we've got her. We call this the luxury box, which has a little hole in here. She was just in here last night. Up top here is her hammock that she doesn't really go in as much anymore. Oh my gosh, wait, is she in the tunnel? No, she's not in the tunnel. This thing right here is another thing that Zhao gave her. Thank you, Zhao. She loves it. Just like a little track with balls, jingly balls in it. She's got a tent that she loves to sleep in all the time. Very comfortable. And then this one's we call it the pedestal, where she can kind of look out the window.
It's got some scratching posts.
Yep, scratching posts on the side. She also has a real big scratching post over here.
The column.
Yep. That's where she likes to scratch the most. And then she's got, so this thing we actually thought, this was a gift from a Twitch viewer. And we actually thought it was going to be too small for her. So we started putting her toys in it. And then one day she crawled in there with all the toys in it. So she definitely can fit. She and all her toys can fit in there. And then, of course, we have the couch, where above it we have another picture done by her Uncle Zhao. And we have a bunch of pictures of her also. Let me pull these over. We've got some Kila art we can take a look at. So this was actually a gift from Chewy. Since we order her food from Chewy, they sent us a portrait one time, like completely out of the blue. They were just like, here's a picture of your cat. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna question that, thank you. This one we actually got at like a local art fair. There was somebody just doing pet portraits, watercolor pet portraits, and I was like, yes, 100%, please. And then this one was done, this one's one of my favorites. This was done by, I think their name is Poodle Wool. It might be something else. They're a anthro artist on Twitter, and they do a lot of pet portraits. I'll have to link in the Discord their Etsy page, because they do really, really cute pet portraits. Someday I'd like to get like a fully painted version But this was just like a small mini pet portrait that we got right when we got her. And my friend Marina did this one recently. Also very cute. So Kila has a whole shrine. And then, of course, we have all these, all of these collars that she, like, never wants to wear anymore. She used to wear them fine, but then all of a sudden one day she decided she never wanted to wear a collar again. So we put them on her for, like, holidays and stuff just so that she looks fancy, but she won't wear it all the time anymore. Oh, yeah, and here's a picture of Magenta, the cat I was talking about earlier. This is the tortoiseshell cat that I grew up with. She was my little baby before Kila was.
Oh, she's Auntie Magenta.
Auntie Magenta. Oh my gosh, this was truly the cat that ruined Will for cats, because when we used to visit my parents, he would like wake up in the middle of the night and go downstairs and pet Magenta. It was so funny. Also, Kaname, thank you so much for the gift sub. I appreciate it. Thank you. One more thing. Well, there's also the Kirby hat. And then up here, I'll bring it down. Up here is the harness we have for her. Oh my gosh, Anonymous Cheer, thank you for the 100 biddies. Appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. So we got her this harness for when we are able to take her outside at some point. It fits her pretty well. It's actually a dog harness. It's like for tiny dogs, but it fits a large cat pretty well. And it's secure too, because what you want in a cat harness is for it to be completely secure so that they have no chance of worming themselves out of it and escaping. So like just a leash attached to a collar is not going to cut it. You need something that like the entire cat is strapped into. So this one works well. And so at some point, yeah, she's under there. There she is. At some point, we'd like to take her outside. There we go. Kila. A friend of mine has Torty with the thumbs. Oh yeah, they're called Hemingway cats. Polydactyly is the more scientific term for it. And they call it Hemingway cats because I think Hemingway had a whole colony of cats with this genetic trait. All of them had extra toes. They're really, really cute. I've never had a cat with that, but they're really adorable because their little paws are so crowded with little fingers. Too much attention today. I know she's gonna be she's gonna be done with being around us for the day after this, but that's okay. She got all of her attention in this morning. Laoconia, she is 6 years old. She'll be turning 7 this coming spring. Some polydactyl cats have functioning opposable thumbs. I believe it. I mean, I don't know if they could do like extremely like complex things, but they could probably grab onto things a lot easier than cats without the extra digits. I did used to have a cat who could turn doorknobs. She did not have polydactyly, but she was just smart. The cat picked up a ball with her paw and ran off with it. I believe it. Cats are smart creatures. They're only motivated to do things on their own terms. That's the thing with cats. Like, a dog wants to please everyone. A dog will do something because they've been trained to do it, but a cat will only do it if they want to do it. And that's kind of what I love about cats, you know? Somebody also said, like, to me, this was a while ago, but like cats are an example of like consent. I forget exactly what the phrasing was, but like dogs will just accept anything you do to them for the most part. But with cats, when they've had enough, they've had enough. And someone who wants to continue pressing after they've had enough kind of gets what's coming to them, you know? So we've been messing with Kila a little bit today in good fun, but it still seems like she's all right. But now she wants to be under the couch, so she can be. And we won't make her come out, but I will, before we end stream today, I will give her, she usually gets a little lunch, like a little, like, eighth of a can of
She
cat food
doesn't
for
meow
lunch.
for that. Something's up.
I say, usually we can get some good meows out of her for that. So we'll feed her that before we're done today, and then we'll wrap up. But yeah, I'm glad you all love Kila as much as we do. She's a wonderful girl. Best cat ever. I know every person thinks their own cat is the best cat ever, and I would say they're right. But Kila's a little extra special. And I don't just say that because I'm her mom. She's my baby. She's such a core part of the Ard Squad. She is. She's like our little mascot, basically. And she's so unique looking. Will used to say she had human lips.
Yeah, she still does a little bit.
She kind of has like a lighter colored fur around her lips. And sometimes she'll get she has like an allergic reaction that she gets sometimes because she has allergies. That'll make her lips look like plump. It's so funny. It looks like she's been getting lip injections. I've never owned a pet outside of betta fish, so this is good made up serotonin for me. And Justin, one day you'll be able to pet her in person for real. I hope that's the case at least. Because it's one thing to gaze upon her and another thing to give her the scritches yourself. Yeah, look at her. She's just chilling. Good girl. Good girl. Dubstep Overwrite Original, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the Ard Squad. We are having a special stream today. This is not my usual content, but this is my cat, Kila. She's pleased to meet you. Hey, girl. It's for Kila. I can reach under and give her a little scritch. Hey, girl. You okay? Good girl. You've been so good today. You've been so good. So proud of you. All right, baby girl. Do you want to get your food now? We'll get your food and then we'll wrap up. I think that's a good idea. All right. Give me 1 second. I will grab her food and you'll be able to hear the screaming most likely. I'll bring it over to her.
She's gonna run over to the kitchen, I can tell.
know, but I'll bring it back over so you can put it on the camera. I'll put it on a plate for her. All right.
The meowing commence.
Oh. Kila.
What was that? Oh, okay.
Kila. Kila. Here, I'm gonna bring it over here today, girl, so we can eat in the light. All right, I'll let her. Here she goes. Yeah, right here, girl. She's like, this isn't where I usually eat.
All right, Kila, ASMR time.
Good girl. KSMR. I have to like spread her food out on the plate like this because otherwise she'll eat it too fast. We have one of those slow feeders for her too. That really helps her not hork it down. Yeah, she will clean off every little bit. There we go. But she barely stops to breathe. You love food just like I do, girl. I think you love food more than I do. She's not coming up for air. She I don't know if you've seen that that video of like the kitten like putting its entire face in the milk. That would have been her as a kitten, I'm sure. You know what they say, eat well, shit well. And Kila certainly does both. I have a dog you have to feed one piece at a time or they eat so fast they choke. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, she has we used to have to give her a slow feeder. She's gotten a little bit better now. But she's still a machine when it comes to eating. She's definitely one of those cats that you cannot leave food out all day for. You know, like some people will just leave food out and their cats will come and graze. That's impossible for Kila. She cannot control herself. So you missed a little bit. Okay. Oh my gosh, oh my goodness. I'm helping you get it all. You gotta be thorough, girl. My family ended up getting what my mom calls the squishy treats, and our cats can't get enough of them. Those tube treats you see in some cat rescue home videos. Oh, are you talking about like the Go-Gurts? Like the ones you can squeeze the like puree out of? There you go, girl. Kila likes those too. We were giving her those when she had her teeth pulled. She got some teeth pulled. And she couldn't eat so good after that, so we gave her a lot of liquid treats. All right, baby girl. Oh, what was that? Stop being gross, girl. What a gross girl.
Clean Plate Club?
For the most part. Good girl. All right, baby. You want to say goodbye to everybody? Kila, you want to say goodbye to everybody? All right, I think she's done being on camera for now, so we're gonna end stream there. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and I hope you enjoyed today's stream. You can always catch more Kila content in our Discord, our Art Squad Discord. And I will see you guys, I think Tuesday is the next time I'm gonna be streaming. So I'll see you then, okay? Have a great rest of your weekend, everybody. Goodbye.